When the ultra-rich want power, they don't look for supercars. They don't chase mansions. They buy a machine built to break every rule of luxury, technology, and dominance. What you're about to witness is not an RV, not a motorhome, and not a futuristic concept. This is the machine that billionaires quietly invest in when they want a moving fortress, a roaming empire, engineered for absolute control. Imagine a vehicle that doesn't wait for roads to be perfect, it creates its own path. A giant presence rolling across the earth with the confidence of a private kingdom. From the moment it appears on the horizon, it doesn't just arrive, it announces itself. Step closer and you feel it, that irresistible pull, a presence so commanding that you pause, breathe deeper, and say, "This is not for normal people. This is built for someone important." Now picture its doors opening, not like ordinary doors, but like the entrance to a hidden world only a powerful few ever see. Inside, the air changes. Silence becomes soft. Everything from the walls to the lighting feels like a private executive dome moving with you. This isn't travel, this is domination. While others sleep in tents, billionaires sleep in mobile suites. While others wait in airport lines, billionaires glide in their own moving sanctuary. While the world slows down, this machine speeds up, quietly, effortlessly, boldly. The interior is built with one mission: to make its owner feel untouchable. A massive lounge where every detail whispers influence. A command-style driving cockpit designed with advanced control screens, navigation intelligence, and a seat that feels like you're piloting the future. A luxurious private suite that shifts the definition of comfort. A fully equipped kitchen zone built like a high-end gourmet space. A spa-style bathroom that feels like a personal retreat instead of a travel utility. Every section flows like a story. Strong, bold, smooth, and crafted for someone who leads rather than follows. And here's the secret billionaires love. This machine isn't loud, it isn't flashy, it doesn't scream for attention. Its power is silent, and silence is the most expensive luxury of all. So when billionaires want control, when they want independence, when they want to move without asking permission, they buy something exactly like this, a machine that answers to no one. Stay with me, because what comes next will show you why this isn't just a luxury vehicle, it's a declaration of power on wheels.
Power has a rhythm. And when this machine begins to move, that rhythm becomes unstoppable. The moment the engine awakens, it doesn't sound like travel. It sounds like authority rising. As the machine rolls forward, the world outside becomes a private cinema. Tall landscapes shrink, busy highways pause, people stare, and you can feel it, that silent question in their eyes. Who is inside? But the true magic begins once you explore deeper inside. Walk through the lounge area, and you instantly understand why billionaires choose machines like this. The space feels more like a floating penthouse, wide, elegant, balanced, and perfectly structured. Soft ambient lighting highlights every line, creating an atmosphere that feels expensive without screaming for attention. The seating is sculpted for long journeys without an ounce of discomfort, letting you work, relax, or hold meetings like you're inside a private boardroom that moves. Then comes the heart of the machine, the midsection living zone. Here, design becomes strategy. Space becomes intelligence. Every surface, every texture, every hidden compartment works like a system created to support a lifestyle of freedom. There's a full dining area, crafted not for basic meals, but for real experiences. Imagine sitting there while mountains glide outside the window, or while long night highways create silver lines of motion. it doesn't feel like travel. It feels like owning the world. Move further, and you step into the private suite area, a place crafted for deep rest, productivity, and uninterrupted privacy. This isn't just a bedroom. It's a personal sanctuary where everything feels perfectly tuned to your body and your mind. The bed area is arranged with hotel-level comfort, wrapping you in a space that makes the outside world disappear in seconds. But luxury doesn't end there. The bathroom is a masterpiece of modern engineering. Spacious, graceful, designed with smooth surfaces and an elite spa-like feel. Water pressure is perfect, lighting is peaceful, and the entire environment feels like stepping into a wellness retreat crafted for someone who values themselves. As you walk back toward the front, the cockpit pulls your attention again. It looks less like a driving seat and more like a control hub for the future. Advanced screens, deep navigation intelligence, comfort-based ergonomics, and a visibility range that makes every route feel effortless. Sitting here doesn't feel like driving. It feels like commanding. Every corner of this machine tells a story of precision, a story of someone who refuses ordinary life, a story of a traveler who doesn't just move, but moves like a ruler. And still, there is more, because the final part of this journey is where this machine reveals why billionaires choose it over jets, villas, and yachts.
When the machine has finished moving, the truth becomes obvious. This is not a purchase. It is a choice. A choice to leave ordinary behind and enter a life where every need is anticipated, every comfort is effortless, and every journey feels like a private ceremony. Inside, systems hum in graceful synchronization. Air circulates with surgical quietness. Surfaces remain flawless and still. The technology here does not shout, it performs. It secures. It cares. A subtle network of sensors and intelligence protects privacy, adjusts climate, and ensures that the environment always matches your mood without you asking. This is the subtlety that separates wealth from power, the ability to command comfort without demonstration. As you move through the space one last time, you notice the way rooms speak to each other. The living area flows into the dining zone as if walls had been banished by design. Hidden compartments reveal themselves only when needed. Panels retract. Systems fold and retreat. Everything hides in plain sight until it is required. It is the architecture of discretion. The command center remains the heart. From here, routes are chosen with absolute precision, safety systems calibrate in real time, and a silent intelligence predicts obstacles before they appear. You are not just driving, you are orchestrating an entire experience. The seat cradles you with exacting comfort, and the instruments glow with usable knowledge. Clear, concise, and immediate. In this place, decisions are effortless because the machine supplies the right information exactly when it matters. When the day moves toward evening, the interior responds like an attentive host. Lighting softens, soundscapes shift, and textures settle into tones meant for rest. A quiet playlist begins, the hum of movement eases. In these moments, even the richest can find something rare, stillness. Outside, the world continues at its frantic pace. Inside, time is curated. Travel, in this machine's realm, becomes a ritual of renewal. Meetings happen with flawless privacy. Meals become memorable affairs served with invisible precision. Sleep becomes deep and restorative, wrapped in layers of comfort engineered to erase fatigue. It is the sort of living that redefines expectation. Physical needs disappear into elegant automation while emotional comfort becomes an everyday standard. People who own this machine speak of a different value, control without show. They explain how it returns something that money alone cannot buy, a life less exposed, more sovereign. It is not vanity, it is sovereignty. It is the deliberate removal of friction. It is privacy as a practiced art. At the final stop, the machine settles with deliberation. It does not shout its arrival. It claims presence with quiet authority. Doors open, and the owner steps out not to be seen, but to move on, calm, composed, unhurried. The machine eases away, leaving behind a single impression. It defined what power could be when luxury and precision meet. If this story sparked your curiosity, share it with someone who understands the language of true refinement. Like the video and subscribe for more deep dives into machines that change how the world thinks about travel, comfort, and control.